Your dog did something today that you completely ignored. Something that, according to evolutionary biologists, was a direct, calculated message aimed straight at your face. And you missed it. Again, you didn't do it out of spite. You just didn't have the dictionary. Welcome to Doggo Mind. Subscribe right now, because what you are about to witness will permanently rewrite the neurological map of your relationship with your dog. Behind that innocent gaze lies a complex biological engine operating on a 15,000-year-old genetic code. Every single day, your dog executes specific, highly coordinated behaviors that look completely random to the untrained human eye. We misread them as cute quirks, or worse, we punish them as sudden behavioral issues. We are starting right now with a list of 16 deep psychological secrets your dog has been broadcasting for years. We aren't guessing. We are backing this up with behavioral neuroscience and data from top animal behavior institutions across the country. We are pulling back the curtain on the hidden chemical triggers, the ancient pack protocols, and the raw evolutionary survival mechanisms driving everything your dog does under your roof. Over the next few minutes, we are going to reverse engineer a standard 24-hour day in your household, tracing the chain reactions in your dog's nervous system from sunrise to midnight. It is sharp, it is proven, and it connects back to a single root: trust, safety, and a language you never knew existed. Let's start with the exact moment your iPhone alarm went off this morning, and the intense genetic confrontation that occurred right beside your pillow. The alarm blares. You reach out to nudge your dog awake, and suddenly you hear it, a low, menacing growl. You feel a sharp sting of betrayal. You think your own dog is turning on you. But you are wrong. Welcome to behavior number 1, the wake-up growl. Here is the neuroscience. During deep sleep, the cortical regions responsible for recognizing familiar faces and suppressing threat responses go completely offline. When you touch a sleeping dog suddenly, their brainstem fires an automatic survival reflex before their conscious mind even wakes up. That growl isn't directed at you. Your dog literally doesn't know it's you yet. 2 seconds later, the conscious brain catches up. The tail wags, and the eyes soften. Punishing this instinctual reflex breaks their trust. The fix: always use your voice first to let them surface naturally. You shake it off, walk to the kitchen, pour kibble into their bowl, and rush into the bathroom to get ready. 10 minutes later, the food is untouched. They only start eating the moment you return to make your morning sandwich. This introduces behavior number 2, the communal meal. In wild canid social structures, eating alone is an extreme survival hazard. You are exposed, distracted, and highly vulnerable to predators. Your dog isn't waiting for permission. They are requesting a sentinel, a guard to watch their back while they eat. Your sheer presence activates the neurological safety state required for their digestive system to relax. But that ancient Bay-John protocol quickly flips into a daily frustration. Behavior number 3, the counter-surfing thief. You leave a piece of bacon on the counter, turn your back for a split second, and it's gone. When you confront them, they drop their ears, tuck their tail, and look intensely guilty. Except, canine moral reasoning does not comprehend property ownership. In pack dynamics, food belongs strictly to whoever is actively defending it. An unguarded plate is legally available food. That guilty look? It's not remorse. It's a calculated submission response to your terrifying body language. Frustrated but amused, you grab your phone to capture how cute they look. But the moment you aim the camera, they turn their head and bolt. This is behavior number 4, the lens panic. In canine social signaling, a fixed, unblinking circular eye aimed directly at them from close range is an explicit dominance display and a threat. Your iPhone lens is that threatening eye. They aren't being difficult. They are dodging a challenge. As you put your phone away and prepare to leave for work, your dog recognizes a specific object in your hand, and their entire behavioral strategy shifts into raw panic. That object is your briefcase, your backpack, or your suitcase. The moment it appears, your dog executes behavior number 5. The luggage block. They walk over and plant their entire body directly on top of it. This isn't a dramatic guilt-tripping stunt. It is pure, cold logic. Your dog has made a flawless associative connection. Suitcase equals your total disappearance. If the bag cannot be packed, the departure cannot physically happen. As they lie there, they will aggressively press their fur into your clothes and shoes. This is two-way olfactory marking. They are forcing their scent onto your things and driving your scent deeper into their coat. A biochemical anchor to hold on to you during the impending separation. But you have to leave. You pull the bag away, lock the front door, and drive down the street. Within 15 minutes, your smart home camera fires an alert. You look at your phone and witness behavior number 6. The solitude howl. It sounds like pure agonizing heartbreak, but evolutionarily, it is an emergency acoustic locator. In the wild, canids use this long-range vocalization to trigger a reunion response from a separated pack. Your dog lacks the cognitive architecture to understand you went to an office. To their nervous system, the pack has vanished into the void. They are broadcasting their coordinates, waiting for a reply. Left alone with a highly aroused nervous system, the anxiety manifests physically in the backyard. Behavior number 7. Geophagy, or eating dirt. You return to find holes dug in the lawn and mud on their muzzle. Before you yell, look at the science. Soil contains concentrated iron, zinc, magnesium, and calcium, minerals frequently deficient or degraded in commercial kibble. Their body is firing a physiological alarm, and they are self-medicating with biochemical precision. It's the exact same reason pregnant dogs will suddenly chew the drywall in your garage. They are mining the plaster for raw calcium to fix a severe internal deficit. If they aren't eating the yard, they are sitting on your living room rug executing behavior number 8, rhythmic air licking. A casual lick or two in the air is normal. It forces scent molecules into the vomeronasal organ in the roof of their mouth for a high-definition sensory analysis. But if your indoor camera shows them licking the air persistently and rhythmically for hours, that is a red flag. It is a documented clinical symptom of acid reflux, nausea, dental pain, or severe anxiety-induced displacement behavior. They are trapped in a silent loop of physical or emotional distress, counting down the seconds until the exact moment your key finally turns in the front door lock. The lock clicks, the door swings open, and you are instantly hit with behavior number 9, the face-licking assault. They launch themselves at you, desperately targeting your mouth and jaw. This explosion of affection is rooted in their earliest hours of life, drawing on the foundational memory of their mother, licking them to signal absolute safety. But face-licking after a long separation serves a secondary clinical purpose: decontamination. Your dog's olfactory system detects a cocktail of foreign, toxic environment scents you picked up while you were away. They are literally grooming a returning member of their social unit, erasing the outside world to re-establish a shared Bayesian scent profile. To burn off that intense reunion adrenaline, you grab a toy and head out to the lawn. Mid-wrestle, things get intense, and suddenly, your dog lets out a massive sneeze. Welcome to behavior number 10, the play sneeze. This isn't an allergy. It's what ethologists call a meta-signal, a real-time communication overlay that reframes high-arousal behavior. The biochemical translation. Everything I'm doing right now, the growling, the biting, the raw physical intensity, it's all play. We're still good. Without this crucial reset cue, a dog's nervous system cannot easily distinguish between mock combat and actual warfare. You toss them a squeaky plush toy instead, and they immediately execute behavior number 11, the violent toy shake. They grip it and snap their head side to side with terrifying speed. You are watching a hardwired automatic motor pattern known as the terminal kill sequence. In the wild, A single, high-velocity cervical shake is engineered to instantly rupture the spinal cord of small prey. The high-pitched squeaker inside the toy activates this loop at a neurological level because it flawlessly mimics the distress cry of a dying animal. Do not stop them. This simulation provides profound psychological enrichment. But now the toy is covered in mud, forcing you to give them a bath. The second you towel them dry, they explode into behavior number 12, the post-bath zoomies, officially known as a frenetic random activity period, or FRAP. They enter a state of controlled chaos, sprinting at full tilt, banking off the couch, pupils dilated. Canines were structurally engineered over thousands of years to cover up to 30 miles a day. The domestic dog covers 30 feet of carpet. The intense sensory overload and emotional tension of a bath causes energy to pool rapidly in their nervous system. When it hits a threshold, the motor system triggers a violent regulatory discharge to snap them back to baseline. Once the chaos subsides, they collapse onto the floor, ready to transition into the deep, silent bonding rituals of the evening. As the night settles in, you finally sit down on the couch to stream a movie. Your dog approaches, but instead of curling up on the cushions next to you, they drop their entire weight directly onto your feet. Welcome to behavior number 13, the scent anchor. Your feet carry the most concentrated version of your scent on your entire body, acting as a literal broadcast tower to your dog's nose. By planting themselves there, they are wrapping their nervous system in your chemical identity. This intense physical contact triggers a massive surge of oxytocin, the exact same bonding hormone that fires between a mother and her newborn child. You are, biochemically, their safe place. Moments later, they shift. They slide down and execute behavior number 14, the blindside shield. They sit with their back pressed hard against your shins, staring intently at the doorway. Most people mistake this as dismissal. But in canine vocabulary, the back is the most vulnerable surface on the body. Exposing it to you is the highest possible statement of trust. They are leaving their blind side open because they know you will not attack from behind. In return, they face outward, performing active protective surveillance on your behalf. The unspoken pack agreement is running flawlessly. You cover my back, I cover your front. Suddenly, a heartbreaking scene plays on the screen, and tears well up in your eyes. Instantly, your dog looks up and lets out a soft, fractured whimper. This is behavior number 15, empathic concern. In 2018, researchers at the University of London proved that dogs respond to human emotional distress with genuine compassion, not just learned association. When you cry, your breathing pattern, heart rate, and body chemistry shift simultaneously. Your dog's nose reads the hormonal signature of your tears as an emergency signal. They feel the immense weight of your pain, and that whimper is their own distress system firing in direct alignment with yours. Eventually, you head to bed, flip over your pillow, and freeze. Tucked neatly underneath is a fossilized milk bone. This is behavior number 16, the bed cache. To your dog's olfactory system, your bed is the most heavily claimed, protected territory in the entire house. Logically, it is the safest vault on Earth to store a high-value resource. The ancient hoarding instinct operates deep below conscious decision-making, though their spatial memory for cache locations is incredibly inconsistent. They didn't mean to leave a mess. They genuinely forgot it was there. As you close your eyes, you realize that every strange routine in your day was actually a beautifully calculated dialogue, leading to one final, undeniable truth about the creature sleeping at your feet. Tonight, as you turn off the lights, look down at that sleeping shadow beside your bed. Your dog doesn't just live under your roof. They live inside your emotional echo chamber. Every sudden growl, every play sneeze, and every hidden treasure beneath your mattress isn't a random quirk or a behavioral flaw. They are beautifully deliberate, ancient words in a 15,000-year-old love letter written by a species that chose to stand by our side. Now you finally hold the dictionary to read it. Which of these secrets did your dog broadcast to you today? Drop a comment below right now and let Doggo Mind know your story. We read every single one. If you want to keep unlocking the deep science behind your pet's mind, make sure to subscribe to Doggo Mind right now. Hit that share button and send this video to one person you know whose dog deserves to be truly understood. See you next time on Doggo Mind.